So we can turn our mind towards the present moment breathing. And we turn the mind in such a way where there is not much reliance on the past or the future or whatever kind of complicated situation or life that we may imagine that we are in. We have many plan, many obligation, many desire. At least I do. Maybe you are enlightened or you are different. So I'm not talking about you. But for the most part, we seem to be in relationship with the past and the future. At this time, we can give our attention to breathing. We can practice meditation at any time, any place. Any moment is an opportunity to detach from someone, from some place, from some time, to abandon any goals that we have, any feeling or mindset to get something, to control something, to be successful at something. Any moment, every moment, we have that chance to abandon. Just in the same way that any moment, impermanence can meet us where we are, whether that is a very serious change in our environment or in our mental situation or our physical situation. Or the death of ourself, the death of a loved one. Any moment this can happen. Turning the looking mind and the understanding mind and the grasping mind and the controlling mind towards present moment breathing. Whatever we become involved with is to be abandoned, to be detached from. This is not rejection. This is not to fight or to throw something across the room that we don't like or that we like, doesn't matter. Whatever we involved with, mental or physical experiences, and then the creations that come about from those mental and physical experiences, just like this water bottle, anything that we pick up is to be put down. Let go of. And when we give our attention to our breathing, when we follow the course of breathing, the flow of breathing in the present moment as it comes in through the nose and flows out, we are enabled and supported to put down our involvements, to put down our reactivity in regards to mental and physical phenomena. And as we breathe in deeply, we bring the mind home to the present moment. Coming back again and again, right now, to this breath at this moment, just as it is. And allow that mindfulness to shine on us, to shine on the body, shine on the mind, just like the sun shining through the clouds in the morning. Even though the clouds are there, even though our thinking is there, even though a sense of not being ideal or perfect or under control is there, the sun of our mindfulness, of our awareness is shining, kind of giving us this sense of safety and relaxation and peace. Even though the mind is difficult and the body is difficult, still there's this peace in our breathing. There is this forgiveness in our breathing, this openness. Sometimes I find that even that difficulty, even that confusion can be brightened and that tension released just to think about meditation, let alone to do it for a moment. So this opportunity to spend some real time coming back again and again and again to this breathing, to the ups and downs of the mind is so precious. There's so much to enjoy in just being here and breathing. the mind is unstable and the body is unstable, impermanent, always changing. But as we bring the light of our mindfulness, of our present moment awareness to the mental and physical situation we find ourselves in right now, through our mindfulness of breathing, feeling the breath flow in and flow out, we can relax this unstable body. We can calm this tumultuous mind. And it's quite lovely to be able to experience our mind and experience the body from this position of mindfulness, present moment awareness, and detachment. Some thought comes up, but we don't need to believe in that. Some feeling in the body comes up, and that's okay. Some person or situation shows up in our life. Just mindful and aware. Ready and willing to embrace and to take care of what needs our attention. There is absolutely nothing more precious to you, to me, to us, than this body and this mind. If we do not give our full attention to what is most precious to us, then we are like a poor woman carrying around gold coins that leaves them behind at one place and another. We are forgetting about and not caring for and not giving our attention to that which is most valuable, most precious, most interesting, turning away from the essential to all kinds of less important things. So our practice of meditation is exactly to embrace what is most essential, most real, most alive, most wonderful. The past is not reliable. The future is not reliable. It's not for sure. Our plans are not reliable. The people in our lives, our self-identity is not reliable. But this breath happening right now is what is keeping you alive. So give it your full attention, even if it's just for a moment. In the midst of everything, anything, these mental and physical phenomena that are not to be relied upon, enjoy your breathing. And abandon complicated thinking. Buddha says, be a lamp unto yourself. Don't go looking outside for someone to rely on, to follow, to believe in, to worship. This is a trap. This will lead you towards all kinds of difficulties. But if we can turn the mind around, find the light of our mindfulness, the light of our present moment awareness, then we can abandon everyone. We can abandon everything. We can become an island unto ourselves of peace, power, healing, transformation of suffering. we have to continue. Not to easily give up or give in because there is some barrier. It's not a fight, but we need to keep practicing to do good deeds, to try to be mindful, to be aware of what's happening right here in the present moment. Not just for ourselves, but for all. So many people don't know or don't believe in the present moment. If you ask them what's happening in their body right now, they will start to tell you a story. The body is not a story. The mind is not a story. So we do this practice not just for ourselves, but to save all beings, to bring benefit, to bless all. Understanding that this body is impermanent, that all thoughts and mental formations are impermanent, we detach. We are willing to let go. We are willing to be generous, to give up, to give away this story, to become empty, to become like a block of wood. To become like a stone. So I invite everyone who's here to join with me in one of my favorite practices, and that is a repentance chant. And the words of this chanting, the words of this formula are: all my ancient twisted karma. Karma is mental and physical actions and the effects from those actions. All my ancient twisted karma, born of beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind, I now fully atone. To atone is to accept, to take responsibility, to care for, to embrace all those unskillful, all those mistake, all those difficulty that we've created by trying to get something, trying to control something, trying to reject something. So as we chant this mantra, this formula together, we can atone, we can forgive all those suffering, all those karmas inside of ourselves. So welcome to join your hands together with me and follow along if you know the words. twisted karma, born of beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind. I now fully atone all my ancient twisted karma, born of beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind. I now fully atone all my ancient twisted karma, born of beginningless greed, hate, and delusion, formed of body, speech, and mind. I now fully atone. We atone, take responsibility for forgive, release, bless, transform, not from the position of someone or something, but using the power of our boundless mind, freedom mind, present moment awareness mind. Not someone, not something, not some place, not some time, not some discussion, not some idea, not some belief. And this is what the Buddha mind is representing. This is what the Buddha nature is pointing to. This is what each and every present moment is pointing to, reminding us of. And when we practice meditation, we are willingly entering into that, opening up to that truth, present moment awareness. We are forgiving ourselves and all beings through the power of the Buddha and the Bodhisattvas and the great boundless, transformative, not coming, not going. So this is both the deeper teaching, but it's also what's right here on the surface. It's also what is right here in front of us. The truth is not based in words and phrases. Maybe we can read a few poems from my favorite Zen monk, Chinese Chan monk, Stonehouse, who was a hermit, and he lived on the mountain by himself for many decades in China, hundreds of years ago, and he's my favorite poet. So we'll have to put ourselves a little bit in the mind of a monk, a hermit, living in the mountains in China, ancient China. Okay, so I'll read this poem. When my clothes come apart, I plant hemp. When my food runs out, I harvest rice early. I pull myself through with effort, and when I'm better, I don't owe any alms. It's the teaching here of self-resiliency, to take care of ourselves, and to find non-conditionality in our capacity to take care, not relying on someone or some place or some time, but just to take care. When my clothes come apart, I plant hemp. When my food runs out, I harvest rice early. I pull myself through with effort, and when I'm better, I don't owe any alms. So the traditional Buddhist monk lifestyle is that we go out and beg for food. And the story of the Buddha, how the Buddha lived, was that he will sit under a tree in meditation, and maybe for 1 or 2 days he will just be sitting in meditation like that, and then when he needs food or water, he will go out into the village to beg. But when Buddhism came to China, there's a big taboo about begging. The mindset is a little bit different. And Stonehouse says at the end here, and when I'm better, maybe when I'm being skillful, when I'm really taking care, I don't owe any alms. No transactional relationship. I don't owe anyone. I'm not relying on anyone for my peace, for my freedom, for my nourishment. Not to owe anyone or any place or anything, anything. Another poem. Parched wheat and pine pollen make a fine meal. Vine flowers and salted bamboo make a tasty dish. When I'm exhausted, I think of nothing else. Let others become Buddhas or immortals. So making use of what is available makes a fine meal. Parched wheat and pine pollen, vine flowers and salted bamboo, just your body as it is right now. Just the temperature in the room as it is right now. Just the social situation as it is right now in your life is enough, makes a tasty dish. When I'm exhausted, I think of nothing else. Let others become Buddhas or immortals. So as we are going through this path and endeavoring to change our life, to become a Buddha, to become enlightened, to become a Bodhisattva, to really transform our suffering, right? Stonehouse says here, when I'm exhausted, I think of nothing else. Let others become Buddhas or immortals. Don't even put Buddhahood on a pedestal. Don't even chase after becoming an immortal or becoming enlightened. Maybe just this moment, just the way you are right now, is enough. Is a certain kind of enlightenment all in itself. This one's a little bit more direct, doesn't require any explanation. I built a thatch hut beneath tall pines, windows open on every side. All day I sit facing mountains. Nothing else comes to mind. Does anyone have any question or share experience? So let's finish here and pay homage to the Buddha. But before that, we'll have a little bit of a Zen line, Zen teaching. A monk asked Venerable Yan Yang, "What is Buddha?" He replied, "A clod of earth." "What is Dharma?" "The earth moving." "What is Sangha?" "Eating gruel, eating rice." "What is the water of revival?" "In the river right in front of you." What is the water of revival? In the river right in front of you. So we finish with Namo Tassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Take care, everyone.